Hi everyone, thank you for joining us today on Somewhat Home. Today we have the color-coded chef with us and we're going to be making some delicious salads. Terry, I will go ahead and hand it over to you. And then if you want to have our athletes here participating introduce themselves, and we will get started.
Excellent, thank you so much. Well, I am Terry Jordan and I'm the creator of the Color-Coded Chef. And today we are going to make one of them is called a summer salad because it is perfect for the summer. The second one, we're going to make a harvest salad, and then we're going to make our own balsamic vinaigrette dressing to go with that, which is perfect to take to future family get-togethers. Nothing to do with COVID because we're not going to encourage you to see people, but we want to make sure that you are able to make something here at home. I am going to introduce my assistant today, and this is my son, Cody, and he is going to join us. And I do see that there is an athlete on, Jenny, so would you introduce yourself real quick here?
I'm Jenny. So I'm from Special Olympics, New Jersey.
Excellent. I'm so glad that you joined us, and you said it was snowing there, so it was hard to get the ingredient. But if you have questions, I love interactive videos, so please feel free to ask the questions. And as others join us here, Krista will moderate and let me know. So thank you so much for being here today. All right, we're going to get started with the summer salad. So part of this will be let's see, we'll do it like this. I don't know how much you can actually read, but we're going to do the summer salad. We have a frozen whipped topping, which is actually now thawed, flavored gelatin. We have a can of crushed pineapple that has been drained, and that is over here. We're going to put in some mini marshmallows, and then we're going to put in some chopped pecans to go with it. This is a super fast, easy one to do, and then you can chill it, and it's ready to go. All right, so I went ahead and did a part of this, and I drained the pineapple. The key to this recipe is to have it as drained as much as possible. Yep. Whoops, we got another person joining us. Hi there. Krista will have you come on, and we'd like to have you introduce yourself. Krista.
I'm Jason.
Hi there. How are you?
I worked pretty hard today. I worked hard today. You understand, worked.
David.
Hi there. How are you?
David.
Well, hello there, David. Thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate it.
You too.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and continue here. So I have done well-drained pineapple, and I'm going to get ready to put it into my bowl down here.
Yes,
Correct. All right. I have a helper today, so we're going to put that in.
yes.
All right. I have sound effects too. All right. The next thing we're going to read on our recipe here is step 4. Would you help me? And the whipped topping
Into the mixing bowl.
into the mixing bowl. Would you help me by putting the whipped topping into the mixing bowl?
Coffee.
Whole thing. Now, can you use the spoon and gently scrape it out?
Yes, of course.
Of course you can. All right. Now, another way for the whipped topping, you can also make your own. That's something I do like to do. We're going to use this particular one today, but you can mix it with heavy whipping cream and some powdered sugar and just a mixer.
Mixer.
And you just have to mix it up for approximately 7-8 minutes, and it will get really thick and it tastes delicious.
Love it in my tummy.
Yummy in your tummy. All right, what is the next step that we need to do here?
Open the passes.
Gelatin.
And put it in the mixing bowl.
Excellent. So that's the little packet of gelatin.
Yep.
Yeah, they see it. Now, can you open it up gently?
Wait, open.
Yep. Now we're going to pour it in on the top. Yep, that's good. Now just turn it over.
It's so good.
No, yeah. And this particular flavor we're doing is black cherry. It is something you can do with other flavors. So if you were doing a summer one, you could do watermelon. And that would be very, very tasty.
I'll put 2 cups, 3 cups of missing,
Mini
marshmallows.
marshmallows.
Because it misses Mr. 4.
Oh, which one is the marshmallows?
Yeah.
All right. Where's the green measuring cup? All right.
Oh, okay.
Now, do we measure straight into the measuring cup? What are we missing here?
A plate.
A plate. Would you go get a plate
Yeah.
for us? I'll hold it. Thank you. I encourage you to always mix, when you pour in your ingredients into a measuring cup, put them over a plate. And I know that's on the edge of our screen here. I'm going to pull it over just a little bit so you can see what we're doing.
Right here.
Are you ready?
Yes, are you right here? Are you right here?
They're ready too. All right. And it's okay then if the marshmallows fall onto the plate because it's a lot easier to pick them up.
And stop.
Oh, does that look like 1 cup?
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready to put that in?
Oh,
No, is this 1 cup? We don't.
Oh, cut left.
Okay, we do have to put, whoa. It's 1 cup. Let's make it level. All right, pour it in. More, because how many green cups?
2 cups.
2. Let's go for the second one.
I see. Stop. More.
Oh, okay.
Stop.
Okay. All right.
Right here. Stop. More.
Yes.
Add more and less. More marshmallows.
All right. So as I mentioned, that watermelon is a great flavor to put in the summer. So is grape. And then you can do a lemon also. Whoa, there we go.
I get a plant.
Okay. Now, here is a binder clip. This is something I use on all of my different bags. I just use a binder clip to close them so that they stay fresh. All right, now we don't need over 1 cup. We'll just have to leave those on the bowl plate.
Yeah.
No, you follow the ingredients and the directions. There you go. All right. Now, the next thing we need to do is what? No, we don't need more. Here we go.
Okay. 1.
Pour
Wait. Cut.
chopped pecans.
8 is missing 4. Hey. Mix. Well.
All right. So would you go ahead and take the little clippy off of there? And can you pour me 1 cup of chopped pecans?
Right there.
And I'm hoping that in the video here that you're seeing that it's turning quite dark. Whoa, dark pink. Oh, there. Now, remember that whole thing about pouring it over a plate? Perfect. We've caught all but a couple pieces of pecan. All right. And I want you to see how I'm slowly stirring the pecans in so that they don't flip outside the bowl.
Okay, that recipe is.
We'll get to the next recipe in just a second, honey. I know you're excited.
Mrs. Boy, okay.
Just a moment. All right. So as you can see, now we have what is now called.
Wait. Topping.
It is a whipped topping, but it is a summer salad. Real easy to make. Real easy to take places when you want to bring a food to a family get together in non-COVID times. And it's quite tasty. So now I'm going to set this one aside and we are going to work on the next piece. But if you have questions, please unmute yourself and ask the questions. I greatly appreciate that.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to set this one back behind me. All right, now we're going to go ahead and work with the balsamic vinaigrette dressing.
Dressing.
All righty. Thank you.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah, almost ready.
Are you ready?
Are they ready?
Yeah.
David, are you all ready to move on to the dressing?
Hi, all back.
There we go. They're unmuted.
Not quite yet.
Okay,
All
we'll wait.
right.
We're mixing
I
up the
don't mind that.
marshmallow salad.
Perfect. Not a problem.
Uh,
Perry, real quick, if you wanted to talk about how on the recipes, the ingredients are labeled with the color of your measuring tablespoons and cups.
I would be happy to do that. Let's see how well with the camera that we can make this look and not be upside down. How's that?
That's perfect.
Is that backwards?
Nope.
Just making sure. So the way my recipes are laid out, we have your list of ingredients over here. It also says the measurements on here. This is really helpful when you go to the grocery store so that you want to make sure that you have everything. My key way of doing that is putting a B over here so you know which ingredients to buy. Over here is the step-by-step. The items. Somebody has listened to me give this presentation. So over here, the items that have the, I'm sorry, the items that have the chef hat on them are included in our cooking kit. The other items that have just a square are items that you need to have in your kitchen to be able to make the particular recipe. Yes, you're reading off the pieces. And the way the recipe format is set up, they are a step-by-step format where you can check off. They are a laminated sheet. This is actually a preview of recipe pack 3, so it's still in paper format. And so you can see which measuring cups are needed, what product is needed as we go through the different steps. And it also will say like a step-by-step here, like a purple teaspoon of, this one is salt to put into the recipe. And so you would know exactly the purple spoon. If you don't necessarily know, it's a 1/2 teaspoon, though everything is completely labeled both directions on there. And then at the very end, the most important piece, you also have to remember to clean up your dishes when you are done.
Cool.
Awesome. Thank you, Terry. And it looks like we might be ready to go ahead and move on to the dressing now.
All righty. On the balsamic vinaigrette dressing, this recipe was provided to me from my friend Kate, and she had this pulled together and it tastes delicious. One of the things I changed on what we put together is I bought a small, need a darker piece here.
What?
So if you can see the small mason jar here, I use the small mason jars to mix up the vinaigrette dressing because then I put a lid on it and then I can store it in the refrigerator and then it's real easy to use. I like the wide mouth ones for putting spoons. So when you scoop 2 tablespoons out or you scoop so many teaspoons of dressing out, we're ready to go. All right, sir. I want you to help me with our checklist of ingredients. So what is the first ingredient that we need here?
Honey.
Honey. All right. Whoops, the honey is still in the drawer. Could you go grab the honey out of there for me? Yes, they come from bees and they buzz. Yes. Do you see that? That's it. Thank you. We are going to need another plate here in a moment too. Okay. Let's finish the ingredients. What's this one? What's this ingredient?
Mustard.
It's Dijon mustard.
Oh,
And then we have
this is salt.
sea salt. We have that here.
Blue.
Yes. And then we have,
Salt.
if it's not salt, it's
Black pepper.
black pepper.
What?
And what I've done on the black pepper is I have used a little pepper mill and I've already crushed the peppercorns and to make the black pepper. And then we have this ingredient,
Mustard.
minced
Okay.
garlic. That's right. So here's our minced garlic.
Cool.
All right, what's next?
Cool.
Red
Pepper.
flakes, red pepper flakes. So we're going to put a little bit of red pepper flakes in this.
What?
Okay. Excuse me. I'm talking. Could you go ahead and get a plate while I name the next two ingredients? All right, we're gonna put in some balsamic vinegar. And this is one that you can find the different flavors of balsamic vinegar in the store, and then you can add to your recipe. We're also gonna put in olive oil. I'm gonna throw out there the allergy alert. You could also use avocado oil, or you could use grapeseed oil for this particular recipe. We're gonna get ready to get started. Now you can put it in a bowl. We are gonna go ahead and put it into this jar. You can use a whisk. And I'm going to show you what it looks like when we do the whisk, but we are also going to go back and use an immersion blender so that you can see the emulsification there of the honey and the oil and the vinegar together and what it can look like. Okay. Yep, that's how we whisk. All right, we're going to start the recipe. So what is the first?
Honey.
It is honey, but what measuring spoon do we need first?
Green spoon.
Can you grab the green spoon for me?
The honey.
Yep, that's the big jar of honey.
Buzz.
All right.
Honey.
Yeah, now turn it. Turn a little more so it goes. All right, can you see it?
Yes.
All right, and whoa. Now, do we need a little more in there?
No. Yes.
Yes. Okay. I want you to be able to see what you're doing. Whoa. All right. By doing it this way, we're keeping it level on the jar. All right. And how many tablespoons of honey do we need?
2.
2. Just to add enough sweetness to this.
Buzz.
Okay. All right. You ready to do the next one? And whoa. All right, let's put in the second. All right, now what is the next step after this honey is?
Wait, just put out that pepper.
No, it's not pepper, it's Dijon.
Okay.
Dijon starts with an M.
But
That's it. Take forward. Mustard.
mustard.
All right.
Okay, some mustard.
All right. Which one is the Dijon mustard? There you go. Let's put in a tablespoon, 1 green spoon of Dijon mustard.
Mustard. Wow.
Let's shake that one out. Got a little bit too much water. We'll shake up our jar.
Okay, sip.
We will shake. That's right.
Put all honey.
Yep, they're working on the same recipe. Yes.
Was squeeze.
All right, now
I squeeze it.
what do we do with this?
Pour it.
We're gonna pour it into our little bowl, or in this case, our little jar. Now, what is the next step here?
Pepper.
Sea salt. Okay, so this is our sea salt. And we're going to use a purple spoon.
Open this lid.
Yep, I'm going to open the lid. And you can use the edge of,
Tap here.
you're going to tap it, but you can also use the edge to help make it level. So we're going to come up here, and there is 1 level purple spoon. Woo. All righty. Now we're going to add, what's this? It's okay. I'll close it in a moment. Thank you. What about this?
Pepper.
Of black pepper.
What?
Okay. All right. So we're going to put in the black pepper. Now, do you want to show how you kind of tap it and make it level? Here, we'll make it. Don't touch. But how do you tap it? No, don't touch. Don't touch. There you go.
A lot of pepper here.
Yeah, there we go.
What?
Now, let's go over here. We have a
Spray of pepper.
minced garlic.
Okay.
Yes, please, if you would. Be careful so it doesn't pour out. There you go. Nice job. Keeping it level.
What is this?
It's minced garlic, so it's chopped up very fine garlic. Would you like to scoop it?
Yes, please.
All right, now I want you to kind of drain it so we don't get extra, and then let's tap a little bit out of there. Kind of make it level. There you go. Nice. Now, what is our next step? Of red pepper flakes. Now, this will give the recipe some kick up front. Just telling you that ahead of time. Please don't make sounds. All right, do you want to pour that one in? Thank you.
Here.
Yep, we're going to do that in just a second. But you know what's missing here? I forgot the liquid measuring cup. Would you go get that out of the cabinet for me? Thank you. No, right now we're doing this in a moment. You get your own.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay, here's a cup here.
It's the measuring cup here. So we're going to show everyone the way our measuring cups are set up here. These are actually marked with the same lines that the measuring cups. So if you have a green, a pink, a purple, and the blue, so that when we pour into this, we're going to match up to those lines. Okay. All right, so the first thing is balsamic vinegar, which is what you're holding. And we're going to pour it to which line? The purple line. Okay. And what's the best way to measure? Do you stand up?
Lower.
Yeah, you got to get yourself lower so that you can see what's going on. I would like it if you would help pour. And we're going to go to the purple line. Show me where the purple line is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one right there.
Okay, watch this.
Yep, they all can see you do this. So be very steady. And watch it down here. Make sure when we get to the purple. Okay, watch the purple. And nice job.
No help.
No help. You did it all by yourself. All right, we're going to put the balsamic vinegar into the mixing bowl. And then we're going to whisk these ingredients together next, okay? Yeah. So do you want to pour this in?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Okay.
So do you want to stand up and use the whisk?
Yeah.
My turn? All right. Okay. Now, if you happen to have my recipe for this particular step, it's going to ask you to pour to the purple line for the olive oil and then to the pink line. That's because in the recipe book, we don't have a 3/4 cup. So in order to make it, for the people who don't understand fractions, we have to pour to the 2 different levels. So I just wanted to make you aware of why we have those 2 steps that way. You need some help getting that open?
No.
Got it? All right. So the first step we're going to pour to is to the purple line.
There.
Yes, to there.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Ready?
Steady. Go. And whoa, nice job. All right, so we're gonna pour. It's okay. And then we're gonna do it one more time to the pink line.
Oh no, yeah.
And the pink line.
No,
No, honey. There you go.
right?
No, pink line. That's purple. Little more. And nice job. Nice job there. Could you put the lid back on? No help. You did. All right, so I'm pouring in the olive oil. And I'm going to whisk this together. No eggs in this. All right. Lid. So I want to bring this up to the camera. And I want you to see the color that it is and kind of how the ingredients are suspended in there. But if you look really close, you'll also see where the ingredients, the oil and the vinegar, are starting to separate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Immersion Blender for just a few seconds on this, and it will make it just a slightly different color. Would you be willing to plug that in for me?
Yeah.
All right, excuse me a second. I know I'm out of the screen. All right, so we're back and I'm gonna put in the immersion blender and literally this is just a second or two. And now all ingredients are well blended.
Yes. That's my way.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, the smells delicious here. And now you can see how well it is well blended in here and that the ingredients are suspended and they're not going to separate.
That's my way.
And you can keep this definitely in your refrigerator. If you can make it last over 10 days, that's amazing. It usually lasts about 7 days if you're using it on a regular basis. Now, a serving size on this particular piece is going to be about 2 tablespoons, but everybody's tastes are different on that. So you may want a little bit more or you may want a little bit less. So now we're going to get ready to make the harvest salad to go with it. Krista, can you help me for a second and check in to see if everybody else is ready to move forward? And Are there any questions that are coming up?
I don't have any questions on my end yet from Facebook, but how are we doing? Are we ready to move on to the salad?
Yeah.
I know my son is, but I want to make sure everyone else is ready too.
Can I bless you guys?
No.
Are you ready to move on for the salad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a right.
Perfect.
Can I bless you first?
No, what else we need?
We'll have to move on for that salad first, but towards the end. Thank you guys. Well, Terry, whenever you're ready.
All right. Well, my son's bringing over all the ingredients for us. I'm going to move the other. You can do your own milk. All right. The harvest salad is one of the easiest ones to do. And it's also one of the most flexible recipes there are because you get to interchange the different pieces of it to whatever meets your taste on this. So the first step on this particular recipe is to put, yeah, we're gonna pour 2 bags. Well, mine is 2 bags. I had to buy 2 small bags. Please step out of the way, right? To get enough, because it's recommended to do on this salad between an 8 and 11 ounce bag, and my 2 bags are 5.5 ounces. So we're going to put in 2 bags of lettuce.
Can you help me?
If you want to help me do this, you can.
I put it in here.
Okay, thank you. But we're working on this one right now, okay? I know, it's all good.
Okay.
Yeah, would you go grab the scissors there? Thank you. Now you can do your favorite salads. You may prefer romaine. You may prefer like a mixed baby greens. In this particular case, I bought the Butter Bliss packages, so it's a lot more of the butter based lettuce. And stop. As you can see, this makes quite a bit of salad here. So it is filling up my large mixing bowl. All right. In this particular recipe, it suggested to do roasted pistachios, which taste really good. But we are actually going to substitute something different because of the person who is going to be eating this cannot eat nuts. So what we're going to actually add in here, right, they're mandarin oranges, and it's going to give it a little bit more of a citrus taste to this particular recipe for the person. And this is where I said it's very yummy, but it's very interchangeable. I prefer to buy my fruit in 100% juice, not the heavy syrups or light syrups. And I just drained these particular mandarin oranges over here. So now that you can see them, nice to have little baby oranges thrown in to the recipe. The next thing we're going to add is 1/4 cup of goat cheese. Purple cup. And you want crumbled goat cheese. for this particular one. And then I've already pre-measured out dried cranberries. I tend to buy dried cranberries in bulk. You may help pour them in. Sprinkle them in. All right, well, now I'm going to toss this salad and I'm going to see if I like the way everything is looking in here.
Oh, just
Yes, 2 spoons because I want to have control. It looks like that most of my fruit just dropped to the bottom. So you want to be aware of that. All right, so here we go. Whoops, there's they are. All right, so I'm going to get some of this and we're going to put it on a plate. This is the easiest salad to do. I will be careful. I will try not to spill it. Thank you for that update there. All right, so we're going to put it on. Yes. Just a second. And there we go. There's a couple cranberries. And there is another mandarin orange. I'm going to drop them on. All right. And voila. There is a salad. There's the mandarin oranges. There is the dried cranberries. And you can see the goat cheese in here. And then I'm going to measure out 2 tablespoons. Not of honey, of the salad dressing. There it is. And I'm going to drizzle that on top. And as I said, as a personal preference, you might want more or less. But we're just going to do an even drizzle. Excuse me, darling. Please turn the TV down. Thank you. All right. That's actually just 1 tablespoon on there. That's quite a bit. But I know my husband likes the extra, so I am going to go ahead and put the extra on here for him. Here we go. And very super easy harvest salad with balsamic dressing to serve. And as I said, you could maybe use flavored balsamic vinegars if you wanted to do more of a raspberry or a black cherry or something different, if you wanted to have a little bit different taste for your salad. And that is cooking with the color-coded chef. My son's in the background telling me I did a nice job.